Let me tell you a story that might remind you of yourself. It's about a man named Samuel, someone who lived with one foot in the world of dreams and the other planted firmly in fear. For years, Samuel kept a notebook full of ideas, brilliant concepts for inventions, business ventures, even stories he dreamed of writing. But that notebook stayed closed more often than not, buried under excuses and a paralyzing fear of failure. He would tell himself, "I'll start when the timing is right, when I'm more experienced, when I have more resources." Does any of that sound familiar? Because here's the thing, Samuel's real obstacle wasn't lack of time, skill, or money. It was doubt, the kind that creeps in and takes over before you even realize it's there. One day, Samuel met an old neighbor at a local cafe. The man was in his 70s, retired, with silver hair and a lifetime of stories etched into his face. Samuel admired him, not for his career or his wealth, but for the sense of peace and fulfillment he seemed to radiate. When Samuel hesitantly shared his dreams with the neighbor, the man smiled and asked him one question. "What's the worst that can happen?" Samuel paused. He thought about it. The worst that could happen wasn't public humiliation or financial loss. No, the worst was living his life never knowing what might have been. The man leaned closer and said, "Regret is heavier than failure. If you fail, you learn. If you succeed, you grow. But if you let fear stop you, you'll carry regret with you forever." Pause here. Now I want you to reflect. What are you holding back on right now? Is it starting the business you've dreamed of? Is it pursuing a passion? Or speaking up about what you truly believe in? Are you keeping your notebook closed because fear tells you you're not ready? The truth is, no one is ever completely ready. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about creating it. That day, Samuel went home, dusted off his notebook, and chose one idea, just one. He didn't have the money to launch a full business, but he started small, offering handcrafted items to friends and family. It wasn't glamorous, but it was action. And action creates momentum. Slowly but surely, Samuel's little idea grew. He gained confidence, learned from mistakes, and expanded his vision. 2 years later, Samuel stood in his own shop, selling products that had once lived only in the pages of his notebook. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Was it worth it? Without question. Samuel realized that fear never really goes away. It's always there, lurking in the shadows. But action shines a light so bright that fear loses its grip. Now let me ask you this. What's sitting in your notebook? What dream, idea, or passion have you been holding on to, waiting for the stars to align? Because here's the hard truth. The stars won't align, the timing won't be perfect, and the fear won't magically disappear. But none of that matters if you're willing to take the first step. The neighbor's words stayed with Samuel. Regret is heavier than failure. It's a lesson that speaks to all of us, isn't it? The weight of inaction, of missed opportunities, of dreams left untouched, that's a burden no one deserves to carry. You don't have to wait for a miracle or permission. You don't have to wait until you feel ready, because readiness is a myth. All you need is the courage to begin. Let this story be your wake-up call. If you're standing still, waiting for everything to be perfect, you're wasting time you can never get back. Take the leap. Open the notebook. Start small, start messy, start imperfect, but start. Because when you look back, the only thing you'll regret is not trying. So here's your challenge. What's one action you can take today to start moving toward your dream? Maybe it's making a phone call, writing down your ideas, signing up for a class, or telling someone about your vision. Whatever it is, do it. Don't let fear write your story. Take the pen and start writing the life you've always wanted. Your notebook is waiting. The only question is, will you open it? If this life lesson hits home, please hit the like and subscribe button. We will be happy to see you in the next video. Peace.